And we're back to some more Valhelsia 3. So, last time we did some more astral sorcery. We set up ourselves a celestial gate from our astral sorcery base to our home. I'm using air quotes there because currently this is our home. Because, well, we haven't really been using the other home for a while. Now we might actually have to transfer everything over here eventually. But that's a problem for future me. For now, we're here at our Immersive Engineering base. We've got some stuff here to start building here. So we've got this sort of thing here set up around where I want to extend these walls out, basically, and like enclose this area into the walls. And I have a plan for that, but that's not what I'm doing right now. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. I've been gathering up materials that we needed to make a few things. First of all, we're going to use these in here like so, and this will make us a core sample drill. So this, with the use of our mineral survey tools, I kind of just went around surveying the area a little bit, just seeing what's sort of around. Like if I come here, I can do this, and it tells me there is an Occupride 25 steps north of here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Basically, it's going to be around here. And I discovered it was here already. Now, what this core sample drill is, you can put it here, and then you can link wires up to it. So you can link it up to your system. For now, what we're going to do. And then it takes a sample of what is in the ground here and tells you, and this is needed for later on with the excavator that you can make later on. I just wanted to make one of those, like, we could take samples around later on. Off camera, I set up this fluid tank just so that our diesel here, as we're making diesel, it can be put into there so that we can keep making more diesel. Right now, we have an abundance of stuff to make this because we can use potatoes, but we've also gotten ourselves a bunch of sugarcane now, so we constantly can make ethanol. But to make the plant oil we need more like seeds and stuff, which we do not have as much of as I would like. But in any case, let's go back over here to where we had our supplies. Let's make it daytime real quick. All right. So we have a couple things we can make here. Firstly being, we can make the diesel generator. And the other thing we can make is the crusher. So, go here, get into our power generator, diesel, pause that. So, one done, it'll charge, put the charge out of these spots here, and you put fuel in through these inputs on the side, I believe. Yeah, by the looks of it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to basically build it right next to this here. And start at the bottom. So, the front half is this. So it has the two on either side of a generator block. Get one, got that, and then the three there. Then we get our steel scaffolding, like so. And radiator blocks, not there, but radiator blocks, like so. And that's going to go all the way up, I believe. That's the first level of it, and then we go up to the next level. Yes, yeah, radiator blocks all the way. We get our next 3 of these on like that. We take heavy engineering blocks like so, with this in the middle here. And then a plus sign of heavy right there. Then, over there, we take our hammer here. Which one of these do we hit? There we go. And bam. We also get the achievement, or the advancement rather, bad for the environment. Which, yeah, is fair enough. So, now that we have that, we have the input here, which can input into our power here, and then we can generate power here. Now, we're going to make, if we're having machinery, we can make our crusher. This chunky machine here. So if we start it here, pause it, stop it. So we want it to be facing, I think we'll have it facing the opposite direction. We'll have it facing like this way in line with this as well. So it is scaffolding all along with light engineering blocks there. What is this here? 2 rows of 3 scaffolding. And your other 4 scaffolding like that. Light engineering blocks like so. Up a stage, it is a light engineer block back here with a redstone engineer block next to it. Another light engineer block there with these 8 steel fences surrounding it. And then 3 more there. And then up on this, it is 9 hoppers going down into this. Come down here, right click on the steel frame, and whammo blammo, you have yourself a crusher. Which, when we supply it with power, should make getting doubling possible. So if we have ourselves some power lines here, let me look here. Oh, we have some medium voltage power lines. All right. And that. Take a wire connector. So we're going to put one here and one here. Transfer over. Should make ourselves a couple of levers just so that we can work on this. I believe we had a bucket of cobblestone here, yeah. Just so that we can have them in an off state. So right now that's make sure, so that's an off state, and that's in an off state. So if we take, so we can take fluid pipe from here to here. I think we have to, ow, that zapped me. We have to take a fluid pipe, which requires iron, which we don't seem to have lying around anywhere. That's a little unfortunate, because I can't make fluid pipes without it. Any iron lying around in here? Nope. Okay, well I gotta get myself some iron real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got ourselves our iron, which will let us make some fluid pipes. Then we can come out here. I think we'll need to make another lever because I don't think it'll work without redstone signal being supplied to it. But we shall see. That signal, is it draining from here? It's not. Is it not draining because it's not on? Ugh. Let me see here. So I need to give the signal. There. Alright, that's where I need to give the signal. So this will turn. Now turn on. Let me see if I do that. Will it still be on? It will not be on, but we'll fill it up with the biodiesel that we have on hand. Will be filled into this, to which we can work on this here. So we check with our gauge here. We can see that it currently has full flux in it, so we can just toss some iron in there and flick the lever. It'll grind it all up, doubling our ore. We currently don't have enough power to keep doing so, but we don't want to be inside of it when it's on, because it will crush you to death like Crusher would. So, if we check our thing here, we can see that this is finished taking stuff from it. We can come to here, click this on. It only stays on when it needs power to power something, which means we turn this on. To finish that. And we can work on just throwing different materials in there. Now we're going to actually turn this off just so that we can come over here, make ourselves a chest for all of our materials to get funneled into. And of course, iron dust can then be smelted into iron. And whatever dust into whatever material. Much like an ore, but better, because it's a machine. So I'm going to take all of this ore out of here. And just chunk it in here. That's gonna pump this full of material. Behold, ore doubling. Go, my machine, go! this, I believe, like, chews through biodiesel. Yeah. We're gonna log off. I wish I could see just how much is in there currently, but there's no way to see that apparently. Oh well. But this will just turn all of our ore that we threw in there into dust, which will then be able to be used to make more materials, just doubling our ore, which I think is wonderful. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take a core sample by coming over here, grabbing our relays, these ones, so we can relay our power from our diesel generator here, and we can relay it over to this. To, I guess, there. Some temporary measures like that. Now, if we take a lever of some kind, like this one here, over here, we should take a sample. Right? Is it not? Transmitting its flux over to this. It seems to not be. Okay, well, it is here, but it's not over there. Hello? Let me see if I can get this working. 1 second. Alright, this should be working now. So if I flick the lever, because it does have the power in it, do I have to right click it? Very least it's, oh, it gave me its core sample, okay. It did work, I just was dumb and didn't notice that it had worked. Okay. Now remove that, place our sign back here. Taken, because we're just say that, and re-pick up all these, so we don't need it doing that. Take our lever here, because this still needs power. It's gonna drain that. Alright. Come over here. Let me just ease into the fermenter here. Alright. So, if we take a look at the sample, we can see that it's 100% saturation of the Akupride, which I believe we check in our book here is gold and copper. I think we can actually take the core sample here, take it over here where we have the sign. Place it? Maybe placed? No? Sneak right click. There we go. Perfect. This tells me that there's Aquapride in here with a 100% saturation. Lovely. I'm going to get myself some food real quick. As in, you know, murder a cow or something, get food. And then we can continue on here. And we are back. So, now that we have these machines set up, we are actually going to work on some building now. Let's come over here to our thing here, see if we're done. We are in fact done with all this. So now this can be funneled into a furnace, which then will smelt it all up. So let's go ahead and take a stack of material over to these furnaces here. Eventually we'll need to get like some sort of system in order to make this a little bit more automated with its effect, where you can just throw an ore in, it'll automatically run through a system and get turned down into ingots. But currently, this is what we gotta deal with for now. Something to look forward to. So, let us keep a sword in our on bar. We're gonna take the wall here and start extending it out and just get started on making the wall structure here. So let me double check how high this is in here. And we can get right started into a little speed building. Alright, and we are done. So, as you saw, we set this wall up. You might notice that it's like that in some bits. Basically, my plan for this whole build is to make it look sort of ruined and stuff, and like then bring in other types of like material. Like I'll probably use marble or something like that. So something that stands out against the gray of the stone in order to make it look like it's been like repaired and stuff. So that's what I'll probably be doing. Of course, this still needs work in general because I haven't done any of the, like that stuff that's on the walls there. I haven't done any of that with these walls yet, which I will be doing a bit of. So there is that. Uh, but that is actually going to be where we end off this time. Do leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of the plan for the wall here. And any like suggestions or anything would be greatly appreciated. This time we managed to both build the wall, as you saw, as well as get these two machines set up and running so that we can get ourselves tons of ore, well, grinded down and reduced into some doubling. And that is actually going to be where we leave it off for today. This has been more Valhelsia 3, episode 8, I believe, and I will see you. Goodbye.